Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got a couple of really interesting bodybuilding updates, bodybuilding news, topics, whatever you want to call it. So we had the Olympia battle happen last night. Unfortunately, it was really late over here. I went to bed already. I watched it. I didn't have enough time to make a video about it, but it was awesome, guys. It was so awesome because something interesting happened, and a lot of you guys sent me this and you were like, Derek is being an asshole, this and that. But no guys, come on, I love this. Yeah, sure, he was behaving as an asshole, but somebody needs to be the villain. And if he is like that, he should own it and be like that. And what he did here was phenomenal. It was just trash talk, I don't think he was being an asshole, not really. He did what he needed to do. He's trying to beat Andrew off the stage as well, and I think he absolutely did that. Now, of course, Andrew is not a native speaker, so it's difficult to argue with someone in a foreign language. I don't think I would do a better job at trash talking compared to Andrew Jacked, but still, this was phenomenal. So let me play it for you guys. I want to react to it as we watch it.
It's soft, bro. It's soft. It's soft. Listen, you're bro. Soft. Listen, you're soft.
Listen, you travel like me, bro. I don't think
you ain't doing nearly the travel that I'm doing. I'll tell you that. You ain't doing half the things I'm doing. I'll tell you that.
Half the things you're doing, what?
You ain't doing half the things I'm doing. I'll tell you that.
You're just in the United States.
No. I was in Germany, bro. I'm in Germany, I'm in Brazil, I'm in Korea, South Africa, I'm in Mexico.
16 hours
I'm going everywhere. I'm going everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, you still gotta train legs?
Was Derek really everywhere? I mean, I don't remember him being out there too much. I don't think he was posting a lot, neither. I think Derek was really just home training, not doing anything. But if he claims he was at his place, I guess he was. But I haven't seen a lot from him, but okay, sure.
How you gonna win the Olympia if you're not gonna train legs?
You won't see.
That's what I'm saying. You're never gonna win the Olympia. You're never gonna win the Olympia.
Really?
Hey, as long as I have anything to do with it. As long as I have anything to do with it.
Mark it today.
Huh?
Mark your word today.
Mark my words today? I'll mark my words 2023, 2025. Arnold, hey, hold on.
What you just said now. I will never win the Mr. Olympia.
You'll never win the Mr. Olympia if I have anything to do with it. And I'm 5-0 already.
There is no but.
5-0 already.
There is no but. You just said I will never win the Mr. Olympia.
If I have anything to do with it,
good, awesome.
All right, let's go.
That's what you need. Hey, you should thank me for saying that too, right? It's gonna make you better.
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you better.
Come on.
You, bro. I'm better already.
Come on. Let's get it.
It's gonna make you better, bro. Hey, I'm making you better already.
No.
Yeah.
I have
this is what you needed.
No.
This is what you needed.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Bro.
Warming up.
I'm doing already.
This is what you needed.
Guys,
You're welcome.
right.
You're welcome.
All right.
I gotta get better today, bro.
All right,
I gotta get better. That's what we both need.
A little testosterone building. It's all good.
That's what we're doing, because that's what you want to do. We can't train legs because you got a flight. You're gonna have your feet up the whole time. Look, he's gonna have his feet up. He's gonna have his feet up like this the whole time, not training legs at all. That's the best time to train legs today. Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
You have your feet up.
Beat him at every angle.
Beat them at every angle, Derek says. And as far as this trash talk right here, Derek won this fair and square. It was light, really, it was funny. Derek actually made me laugh. I did not expect him to be able to do that, because usually he's very cringy because he's always fake. This time around, he was real. He was being himself. And actually, I like him. I like the villain. If the villain actually owns being the villain. Again, you can argue if this was really, I don't know how bad this actually was. He was just, trash talking in a positive way, in a light way, really. But he did say that Andrew is never going to be Mr. Olympia. And of course, he should say that because he's the defending champion. Andrew didn't see it that way, but Derek didn't back off. He actually came face to face to Andrew, looked at him straight to the eyes, didn't move his eyesight for a second. He seemed very confident for a small guy like that. So props to Derek for this. Derek is earning my respect at these moments. Now, let's take a look at their physiques, which is the only thing that really matters in bodybuilding, right? Let's see who won the pose down. Now, you guys know that I'm not really a huge fan of Derek, of his physique or of his personality, but I'll be honest with my assessment here. And honestly, it seems like Derek pretty much killed Andrew in this pose down. I mean, yeah, he has the angle of the camera, and also he's definitely closer to the camera. As you can see, he's standing basically a foot closer to the camera compared to Andrew. And I don't know what is wrong with Andrew, how he's not paying attention to that. Like, I always pay attention to that when I take photos with my friends. I don't let anyone out-angle me if I can do anything about it. So right here in the front double, man, Derek actually looks pretty freaking good, right? He has a lot of size. Crazy size, actually. The lats are massive. The waist is pretty small with the vacuum. You know, Andrew competed recently, so he's definitely, you know, more sunk in. And also, he traveled a lot after the Arnold Classic, so he's kind of in shape, but not too big. But still, I thought Andrew was a mass monster. I don't know how much the angle here plays a role, but I mean, honestly, Derek looks bigger, much bigger. And Andrew's not showing his legs. And we all know that his legs are a weak point for him. Not so much from the front, but from the side, from the back, absolutely. Front lat spread, man. I mean, I don't know. Andrew, again, has the details and the structure, but Derek is just massive. From the side, Derek is actually having a lot of trouble doing the side poses like this in his off-season, but he's doing it. He's opening up nicely. Check out his back double bicep. Now, somebody, actually, Dennis James said it, Andrew Jack has like the best back in the IFBB currently. Not the best pose, but the best back itself. Let's see if Dennis is right about that. Is Andrew's back better than Derek's? Come on. No way. And again, the angle here definitely plays a big role, but I mean, it's Andrew's fault on stage and off stage. Like, pay attention to that, man. He's gonna try to beat you at every angle, trash talk you, stand closer to the camera or to the judges, on stage, off stage. So you gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to his feet. Unfortunately, it is the way it is. Nobody's gonna stop him from doing this. So you have to play his game. So in the back double, I mean, Andrew has more details at this point, but man, Derek is just so big, so wide. Check out the back lat spread as well. Yeah. For me personally, Derek is destroying Andrew in the back poses. His back is just insane. Andrew is not on this level, but let's say he traveled a lot and he probably went off, so maybe he lost some fullness and size. Check out the side tricep. Derek is definitely having trouble hitting this one, but once he does it, the amount of muscle he has, it's actually pretty freaking impressive. He definitely looks way more impressive here next to Andrew compared to Samson, because Samson is definitely way bigger than Andrew right now. I don't know why Samson is not here. Did they not invite him because he would dwarf Derek? I have no idea, guys. Could that be a possibility? Did they actually do that? I'm just thinking about it now. The IFBB and the Mr. Olympia people want Derek to win again to represent, and they don't want Samson to just dwarf him here and make him look like a classic competitor. I mean, I'm just assuming maybe Samson actually explained what happened, why he's not here, but he was in the US a week ago, so I'm guessing he's still there. He could have done this, but unfortunately, it's just Andrew and Derek. So if Samson was here, he would definitely smoke Derek, but Andrew is not quite doing it, to be honest. Derek looks like a freak, man. Like a mass monster. And you saw how much bigger Samson is than Derek. So, man, I wish Samson did this. I wish he was here. But as far as this call out, Derek just looks better, and he's showing us his legs. So I don't know how much different will it be at a Mr. Olympia, how much Andrew can improve, and also when they are both shredded and peaked and full and everything, maybe it's going to be different. Maybe Andrew is going to be that much more impressive, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Derek Lunsford is not the Mr. Olympia for no reason. And actually, somebody called a favorite classic pose here, and Andrew tried to do that classic pose that Diego did at the New York Pro or at the Pittsburgh probably as well, that twisted back, I don't know how to call it, archer pose from the back. It looks great on Diego, but Andrew hit it really good as well. And he said in the comments, actually on IG post, that he did it here for the first time. And actually, it looked freaking amazing. It looked great. So Andrew definitely has more aesthetics, and he's leaner and all that. He competed recently, but he seems smaller. less impressive at this point, not showing his legs neither. So yeah, as far as this pose down, I think Derek won it. The trash talk part as well, for sure. Honestly, I love this. Now, let's see what the classic physique guys looked like. All right, now this one was really fun, really interesting, because Milos Šarčev made a hell of a show of it. He called the shots, and he actually called really interesting shots. We had a challenge round. These guys did open poses as well. It was phenomenal, man. So, and also like the way he was raising the crowd, Milos did a hell of a job. Milos should be a freaking MC or something like that. So here in the front relaxed pose, honestly, man, for me, Ramon takes it because of his small waist. In the quarter turn to the right, Wesley is huge for sure, but it's the size of the waist, man, in classic physique for me. That usually, that means a lot. It means a lot. So as you can see, Wesley is showing his legs, Ramon isn't, but Ramon has better legs for sure, and now he's showing them as well. And you can see even here, without even hitting the pose, how much bigger his legs are compared to Wesley. Quarter turn to the right, for me, it's Ramon, even though he's getting a cramp here. He looks better, he looks sharper, sure, but also the shape of his physique and everything. I'm not a huge fan of Ramon's physique, but I have to say it is probably the best classic physique in the world today. So what can I say? I mean, we don't have Chris Bumstead anymore, and we're kind of used to higher standards than this, but it is what it is. Back double bicep, Wesley has a lot of weight, a lot of size. Ramon is more conditioned, so he has more details, but Wesley looks good, crazy width, so maybe he wins this one. Quarter turn to the right again from this angle. Wesley has more size for sure, and he's doing this pose better than Ramon, so he looks good. Front double bicep. Let's check out the first mandatory pose. Who wins this one? So, you know, Wesley has definitely a wider waist, and like I said, the waist is probably the most important part, especially of the classic physique, but of any physique really, in open as well. Here in the front double, sure, Wesley has bigger biceps. I'll give him that much. And overall, he's just bigger, especially now in the off-season. His lats are freaking huge with the vacuum. His waist looks, you know, small enough. Ramon's is way smaller, but still small enough. Wesley has better biceps, but it's the lower body where Ramon wins. Ramon actually has pretty good legs, and Wesley's legs are, and even though they came up, they were bigger at the Arnold Classic, they're still small. Structurally, the way they're shaped, and compared to Wesley's body, he doesn't have the greatest legs. So, in my opinion, front double bicep, he definitely loses to Ramon. And if you're talking about can Wesley beat Ramon, absolutely not. Not a chance, man. Not a chance. Ramon Dino and Mike Sommerfeld are another league, in my opinion, because they're complete. There are only 5 poses in classic physique, and if one of those poses looks terrible on you, you can't win. You just can't win. And Wesley has quite a few of those gaps. Ramon has pretty much none. You can say Mike beats him in one body part or the other, or one pose or the other, but none of his poses are bad. And Wesley does have some weak shots. So as far as the frontal lat spread, that's not a mandatory pose. But again, Milos did a poses. He called the poses, and I love that because this is a pretty classic pose in my opinion. I love to hit this pose. It's my favorite pose for my body as well. This one, I mean, this is a close one. Again, because of the waist, I would probably go with Ramon. Also, he's more conditioned, but yeah, I would say Ramon mainly because of the waist, and we can't really see the legs, but he definitely wins in that body part too. As far as the side chest, let's check out that one. I think Wesley wins this one because he's massive, he's huge. At least in the upper body. I don't see the legs really, but the upper body, Wesley wins this. So yes, there will be poses that Wesley will win against anybody in the world, as long as he's peaked perfectly. But again, to win the whole show, you gotta win a lot of those poses. Back double bicep, maybe you can give this one to Wesley as well. His back came up a lot. His lats are massive. His shoulders are super detailed, and his biceps are popping out like crazy. Lower body, not great, especially from behind, so that's a pretty good reason to not give it to Wesley. You know, Ramon has really thick glutes and hamstrings and just the width of the legs, the size of the legs from the back. But as far as the back itself, the arms, the shoulders, the upper body, I think Wesley is a little bit better here, but again, the overall pose, it has to go to Ramon. Again, there is no chance of Wesley defeating Ramon on the Mr. Olympia stage. The only guy that has that chance, in my opinion, is Mike Sommerfeld. I don't see Rav Diesel doing it because he's too tiny. He's a really short guy. I don't think you can win the Classic Physique Mr. Olympia if you're that short. Back lat spread, Wesley again, even though it's not a mandatory pose in Classic, Wesley looks huge, right? And I can see your point, guys, for Wesley moving to the open, but it's the legs. You know, he will never have open bodybuilder's legs. He can get away with small legs in Classic, but in the open, that would not be forgiven. Side tricep honestly doesn't look great on either of these guys, so maybe they shouldn't have done this, but Milos didn't know. But they're pretty good. They're okay. Not great, but pretty good. Now we come to the abs and thighs, a pose that Wesley definitely loses. You know, huge, not huge waist, but a little bit wider waist and small legs. He cannot even stand next to Ramon in this pose, and that's again why he loses this showdown, this pose down. Most muscular, you could give this one to Wesley. The way he's hitting it, the old school way, classic way, looks very good. Ramon is also pretty good because he's super muscular, especially in the arms, forearms, and overall he's very lean. So he looks good as well, but it's definitely Wesley's pose. And now this was a challenge round. They were hitting their classic poses, and honestly, Ramon maybe even beat Wesley in this pose because of the size of his waist. You know, you can't really hide the size of your waist by shifting to the side. You can do it a little bit, but if a guy with an actual small waist does this next to you, you're going to be exposed, and that's exactly what happened here. Ramon looked amazing in this twisted front double. So I give this one to Ramon, even though Wesley called this pose. And then after this, Ramon called the crucifix pose, which is a really good pose for Ramon because, again, he has good arms and good forearms, but honestly, Wesley's arms are probably better. And I think both of these guys hit this pose in their posing routines. So this one was close. If you don't look at the legs, I mean, you can discuss this. If you look at the legs, Ramon wins for sure. But actually, for the upper body, maybe even the overall picture, I would say that Wesley wins because I don't know why. He just looks more impressive. You know, big arms, good chest thickness, lats popping out. So yeah, again, these guys called the shots and they both lost the shots they called. So this was amazing. This looked great. This was a good battle, but it's not in reality a battle at Mr. Olympia. It's gonna be between Mike and Ramon. I don't know why Mike didn't do this one as well, but you guys tell me. What do you think about this? Down below, oh, back double bicep, twisted back double bicep. Ramon wins this one. Crazy enough, I prefer Ramon here. But again, he's in better condition. Maybe Wesley looks better when he's lean. I can see that as well. His structure does look amazing and the way he's hitting this pose. But, I mean, I can't ignore the conditioning. So, yeah, a very, very interesting battle. Down below in the comments, guys, tell me, what do you think? Oh, and for the end, guys, we got something also very, very interesting, and that's a physique update by Big Ramy. Now, he posted a physique update, a video of himself posing. He didn't specify when it was taken, but he says, not bad. And he didn't really deny the rumors that it was old. And I can tell you one thing, it was definitely taken after all of his injuries, because this is his physique after all the tears and whatever happened to his physique. You can see his melted calf or his completely gone lats and no triceps and this and that. So yeah, this is definitely not a fresh and young Big Ramy, but I don't know if it is recent. I think it is because he's making it seem like it is, but he could be pulling a Kai Green here as well, so I don't know. But what I'm seeing right here, let's assume this is current. Well, here he looks good. You know, he looks big. Does he look like he can win the Mr. Olympia again? No. He won the Mr. Olympia when he was young and fresh and had no injuries. Now, without half of his body parts, he can never win the Mr. Olympia again. Well, maybe if he brought some crazy level of condition, but with the lack of the aesthetics, I don't know if you can win the Mr. Olympia. You kind of gotta have everything, you know, the good shape, the aesthetics, the proportions, the lines, and also the conditioning and the size. Big Ramy here has the size, and he can maybe bring the conditioning, but To what level? He was never a conditioning guy. Those last 2 Olympias that he won, he was actually in pretty good condition. And also that last Arnold Classic he did when he placed, I think, 4th, he was also in really good shape. But even like that, with all of his size and conditioning, good, decent conditioning, he can still no longer win these massive shows, these biggest shows in the world, because his physique is not what it used to be. I don't know why all these things happened, like especially so fast, so sudden. In 1 year, half his physique was gone. It could be just the necrosis from all the injections everywhere. I have no idea, guys. It was definitely very weird. 1 year, he was dominating the Mr. Olympia, and everybody, basically, everybody and their mother thought he was going to win again. Nobody even doubted Big Ramy for a moment. It was like, Big Ramy is winning. Let's talk about the 2nd spot. And then he showed up and placed 5th. Which was insane, and he deserved that 5th spot. It wasn't because he didn't show up at the Pittsburgh. No, his physique actually spoke for itself, and it wasn't good. So here you can see the same things, basically. No calf, no lats, a lot of the body parts gone, like forearms, triceps, not the same size, bicep also. I mean, biceps are okay. That's the body part that kind of stayed, chest too, but again, the biggest issue was the back, especially the lats, and also the calves, which is not exactly an important body part, but also his quads were a mess. We can see them here. So here, if this is current, he does have a lot of size, and he could compete successfully, but can he come back and win the Mr. Olympia again? No, absolutely not. What do you guys think? Tell me down below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.